midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the next edition of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers live talk show. I'm your host here, Julio Hennessy, and thank you for all our returning viewers and our new viewers coming to learn more about and hear more about Tiger Nation and Tiger football. This week's episode, we have a great episode set up. We got Cam's Corner. After Cam's Corner, we're going to have the Julio's Picks of the Weeks. And, man, we're gonna roll up out of here. It actually ain't going to be no picks. We had the results for the halftime of the season. Just want to start off saying, man, if you want to do anything, know anything, ask anything, all you got to do is go to the website right there, CarolinaTigersFootball.org. You can find out any and everything about Tigers, from being a sponsor, being a partner, being a volunteer, being a player. Also, our initiative programs for mental health awareness, domestic violence, and also just when it comes to kids programs, the Cubs Den, the Teen Zone, everything's accessible at the one link at the CarolinaTigersFootball.org. Looking forward, man. It's been an exciting first half of the talk show this season. This what I want to say, man. We will be taking a break for after the day. We'll be taking a break so everybody can enjoy their family, enjoy the holiday season. We'll be coming back on the talk show around January the 7th. That'll be the Wednesday after the New Year. So we look forward to y'all returning. We come back on January the 7th after the holiday season. It's been great, man. Looking forward to great things going on with the league, also with the team, also with the Tigers. And going to say, man, I appreciate everyone that tunes in weekly and, gives us some light, man. Quick announcement, we're only like 7 followers away from reaching our milestone of 1K on Facebook. So we've been doing good, man. Thank you all the people who followed this team so far, follow the organization, follow the page. We 7 followers away from getting that first milestone of 1K. So, man, that's encourage other people to become part of Tiger Nation, and let's reach that 1K mark by the time we come back in January. I think it'd be awesome. And I know we can do it, Tiger Nation. So let's chip in and do it. Without, any ado, I want to bring up the first part of our show tonight. You know how we do. This week we've been trying something new with our great analyst, reporter, on the scene, behind the scenes, our great buddy. If you don't know, I know, you know who it is. It's Cam. And we right here for Cam's Corner, man. Looking forward to bringing Cam up here.
Hey, guys. Hey, Julio.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great this week. I'm back again for another wonderful segment. We're gonna bring it back. You know how it is. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of history. We're gonna give some a little bit of current, and if I got some extra, which unfortunately I don't have this week, but if I got some extra from behind the scenes, I'll let you guys know as well. So, Julio, if you'll do the honors for me, why don't we go ahead and pull it up our first woman of history for this week?
Gotcha. Ooh. There we go.
So who do we got this week? So this week we have Amelia Earhart. So Julio, are you familiar with this person? This is a bit more famous than the last one, I know. It was a bit old. But
school at some point. I think she was the first one to fly across the Atlantic or something.
Yes, you are quite correct. So she is the first one to ever fly across the Atlantic, born here in the USA in Atchison, Kansas. Along from Kansas, that one. And she happened to, like I said, be the first person to sort of fly around the globe. But she's pretty interesting because I think, at least when it comes to her, right, she's kind of like almost the first sort of superstar, you could say, when it comes to women in history, right? So that, a lot of women are kind of not as, they're all historical, but none of them are quite like, celebrities, I guess you could say, at least not that time. And she's kind of sort of that way. Right. So if you, at least have sort of familiar heard of her at some point before, it wouldn't be too surprising. So What she's kind of known for, like you said, is she's kind of known for circumnavigating the globe, or sorry, crossing the Atlantic Ocean, but she's also known for circumnavigating the globe as well. And she was the first woman to do both of these things herself. And in addition to this as well, she sort of, like I said, she's very, very prominent in sort of women's rights and sort of being able to get women to vote. That was kind of a lot of big thing for her. And she sort of used her real big fame to sort of push that forward. So she's kind of, like I said, she's kind of like that first big inspirational like woman figure, especially this time. It's around just a little bit after World War One, sort of in that area where, she started to really, get a lot of support for women,
Yeah, I remember learning about her in school, but I think I was like, I retained that. So pretty cool. I even remember that for being out of school for so long now.
Yeah. Like I said, part of this is we got to refresh everybody's minds on these wonderful women in history. I think a lot of them, we don't get enough attention for that, especially, some of the perhaps lesser known ones, although, this one's not quite as lesser known. But one of the interesting things about this, though, and this is a pretty lasting legacy of hers, right, is that in her last flight, as she's about to circumnavigate the globe, she actually never finished doing so. She was like, basically, she was done, but she never actually got back home safely because she disappeared over the Kowloon Islands, never be seen again. It's kind of like a little bit of a mystery thing, right? People offer quite a bit of reward and things like that for information on where she might have been. Hey, you want to be an adventurer? You want to see, what you might be able to find? You go look her out. You go find her. Who knows? You might be able to find some hint of history there. Although I wouldn't recommend it, of course, though. But you get a lot of fame for it.
I mean, I don't even know how with the technology as it was back then, they even knew where she disappeared at, and then they ain't able to do no search parties. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that was a conspiracy back in the
80s. See, to me, the first thought I had was, you know about the Bermuda Triangle, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like it's kind of mystery, right? You're like, it's a little spooky,
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of, at least, anyway, when I heard that. But yeah, that'll be our historical highlight for today. Amelia Earhart, wonderful person, wonderful career, did so much for women in history, especially kind of sort of getting women in a much bigger spotlight for that. So now we'll go ahead and move on to the news. Go on to the news. So let me ask you this now then. If you didn't know her too much, do you know Whoopi Goldberg, my friend?
Yeah, no Whoopi.
You know Whoopi Goldberg, right? Well, she's making some moves recently. So today, so about a couple months ago, Whoopi Goldberg had announced that she was going to be making a women's sports channel exclusively for women's sports. So the channel will be featuring all sorts of different women's sports. It can be anything, right? Even some of the lesser known ones, which I think are pretty nice as well, right? There's a lot of sports out there that don't get a lot of attention and things like that. And as well, without a doubt, we'll be featuring 2 women's football. So that'll be interesting to see as well. That'll be able to get on the channel. However, it will not just be exclusive to American sports. It'll also be featuring things like international sports. So it could be anything international as well. So if anyone's interested in that, you should be able to check that out. At least in regards to that as well.
I mean, honestly, it's gonna be so much. Like, I was watching some weird stuff, bro. Like, they had this sport. I don't know if it's like Denmark or New Zealand. It's like it's baseball, but it's reversed.
Reverse baseball.
Because they wear these headgear and they throw the ball up, and then the person hit it, and they run the other way. It ain't no faces. It just circles on the field, and it's really weird. I was trying to watch it, trying to figure it out. I was like, nah, I don't know. But yeah, it's so many women's sports that just because you're in America don't mean that's all we got is American sports. There's a lot of different kinds of sports outside this country. And so I hope the channel can highlight, like you said, all women's athletics. And we're going to see. I mean, I might tune in, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially watching the rugby. Women's rugby teams, they got some beasts up there in England. So, and the New Zealand team got a beast on there. I remember seeing about they segment on that. So yeah, it's been pretty cool, man. I think we are in a time where all women's athletics deserves to have a spotlight no matter what level. And Whoopi definitely did a good job chiming in on that. And I think, at first she might not make, so I don't think she's worried about the money aspect of Whoopi's loaded. But I think she's just trying to build something so she can leave a legacy as she drops, saying, or continues just to do her the background of entertainment. And so that's pretty dope.
One of the things I'm interested in seeing as well, at least I hope that they kind of have the chance to show on this as well. He's a bit sort of, fringe a bit, but there's actually a couple of sports that I find it's particularly interesting myself. Is there actually quite a few sports out there where women on the whole generally tend to perform better than men. One of the interesting ones out there is sharpshooting. So shooting. Have you seen the Olympics and you see like where they have like these little air gun kind of thing and they shoot down range?
Cover the one eyeball up and they'd be like, ping,
Yeah, right. Like those kind of like precision aiming sports,
right.
Women tend to just perform better than men a lot of times.
Okay.
So they're like kind of one of the very few like co-ed sports where it's like the playing field tends to be very, very even. It's pretty interesting to see. You don't see that kind of thing very often. And another one, surprisingly, I've heard it's kind of like a sailing kind of thing, like a single craft sailing thing. That's also the one that is like super, sort of.
I've seen them, but I've always seen the men. So it's cool to even know there is a women's side because we always get highlighted as the men's racing. Where they have everybody leaves on one side of the ship, like they about to turn over and they cut the corner and stuff.
Yeah.
I've never seen a women's representation in that sport, and I'm pretty sure I know there's plenty of women that be in that sport. So that's going to be dope. I think to highlight all women's sports. I think there's a lot of sports we don't even know about. So I got one for you today. I got one for you. I was scrolling. I forgot her name though. It was an older black lady, like Mama. She was in her 68. She was the first African American female to win a national, not national, but like I guess like a worldwide dart championship yesterday.
Really?
Yes. First African American woman to win a dart. I mean, like all over sanctioned dart tournament. She has been playing darts. She's been professional dart for over like 40 some odd years, and she finally won it in a smashing way, 4 games to 1. She won it. I don't know if so that was pretty cool of me to watch it. I think I reposted it on my Instagram when I saw it because I thought imagine the perseverance she went through just being not just a woman but also a black woman in a sport that we don't see a lot of representation in darts of us. And so to see that she's been doing over 30, 40 years and then finally to win and towards the end of her professional, she wins it and she does it in such a fashion, 4-1. That's like when Serena and Venus and them was beating tennis players like 4 matches or whatever or 7.
Yeah.
So that's the same fashion. So to do it in darts, I think it's a whole nother level because darts is hard. I only can play when I got a little bit of shots in me at the bar, but I hit the wall more at the dartboard. But that also was a little tidbit for me to throw in as our just today. So.
See, I don't think I got quite that talent either. I feel like I got 2 left. They talk about 2 left feet. I got 2 left hands. So I can't be doing stuff like dart. I feel like if I throw a dart too much, I might hit somebody. But I think especially like you said in those sports where they're just not as well represented, it's hard to get the funding and like the the recognition you need for it. I think having that kind of milestone, I think is a big step in really getting eyes both on her and the scene and recognizing that because like I said, a lot of times in these kind of sports that are super duper accuracy focused, women didn't perform just the best, right? I think those are some of the most interesting ones to see. So hopefully we'll get to see some more from her as well. But aside from that, though, that's it for me this week. Just a couple quick things there. Fortunately, like I said, I didn't have any extra footage for this week to go through, but hopefully that'll change pretty soon, and I've got some extra hits for that to do. So yeah, guys. Thanks for showing up for Cam's Corner. Hopefully we'll be back again sometime next year.
Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna keep Cam's Corner rolling, man. Why would we not keep Cam's Corner rolling? I think that would be ignorant Again, y'all, that was Cam's Horner, history, news, and history for all women's sports. That was Cam, man. Look how you probably say, man.
I need to get my hat. Hold on, wait. It's not over here. Dang.
And he goes through and watches all the horse races, and stuff. Let me quit. With that, y'all, after Cam's Corner, we have come to the final halftime of this first half of the year, man. Halftime, and I'm gonna keep Cam up. I ain't gonna count him down. I'm gonna keep Cam. We're gonna run through this half.
Go.
All right. So first off, y'all, as we take our break, don't worry about it. Go to CarolinaTigersFootball.org and look at everything you want to know and find out about the Tigers. Also, the next time the Tigers will have open tryouts and come out will be January the 3rd. They said, Julio's details. Go to the CarolinaTigersFootball.org and get the details for January the 3rd. Also, man, we got some exciting news about new sponsors and partners. But first, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's a paw print creator. You guys have shown up, shown out, and we almost to the point. We at the point I ain't naming all them names no more. I'm happy to know that early in this thing this year, we got enough people. Listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. All of y'all are amazing. You get home field. But last season they kept telling me, Julio, we tired of you saying 47, 50 people names on this live. So
Look, Julio, you know what that's called? That's called suffering from success right there. That's what we call it. So so many blessed people. So many blessed people.
I mean, and it said, Paul, what's that, Julio? Well, that's what people donate $25. It goes to you can just donate, be a Paul creator, or you can say, hey, I want to help this player. It's a donation to help the player. And man, it's $25. $25. If you go to Popeyes, like I do, you spend $30 on 8 pieces of chicken and some fixes. I'd rather fry my own chicken. Now, I'm just saying, but you know what I'm saying? The point is, if you go to Burger King, y'all like McDonald's people, you're going to spend $20 at McDonald's for you and somebody else. Don't imagine all your kids. You dropping dang on $50 in there. You could have sponsored 2 players for Paul Print Creators.
Think about that.
Money, come on, man. Give back, give good. It's holiday season. Also, want to say thank you to our new partner for the season. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. If you ever in Winston-Salem and you like, man, I need a place to stay, I'm just want to chill out, go right here to the Fairfield by Marriott over there, Haynes Mall. They are official room sponsor partner for this year. You go in there and say, hey, give me a room at the Carolina Tiger football, women's football tackle. I need a team rate. They're going to say, okay, you have it right now. You ain't got to wait for the season. Go get your room, relax, leave the kids, leave your baby daddy, baby mama, whoever get on your nerves. Just go relax at the Fairfield and tell them the Tiger sent you. They got a room for you today. So thank you for the Fairfield and Marriott. Appreciate y'all very much for giving these stressed out parents somewhere
Yes, sir.
While grandma didn't watch them, okay?
Sometimes you just got to get away. Look, sometimes when it gets to Christmas time and it gets hectic, take some time for yourself. Go on to the Marriott and tell you what, you get a discount. You get to also not interact with them little kids, and you get a discount. I think that's pretty great.
Good discount.
You ain't getting better than that.
You got to go. You got to go sometimes. Sometimes you don't be around. Also, hold on. We got a comment with somebody saying, "Oh, Danielle. Hey, listen. You know how I go. Sometimes you need to get away and take your tail right over there to the Marriott by Fairfield and say, I need a break. And these children getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves now. They're getting on my nerves. Also, I want to say thank you to our sponsor, our player. This is where a business goes out and sponsors a player. What happens is when a business sponsors a player, they take care of majority of all the fees for that player. If you want to know what it is, I'm not going to break it down. It's $500 for a business sponsor player. $425 goes to the player's team fees and dues. $75 goes towards a banner that will be displayed at all home games. It will have the player's picture on it, along with the business that sponsored the player, your logo, website information, a QR code. All that stuff is going to be on the banner with your player you sponsor. You know how it is. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to say this. I don't know if I might get in trouble for saying it, but we official license, so some of y'all can use this tax write-off. Hopefully all the business won't jump in now. Just get that back, get it back. So hopefully all the business will start following plans, get a little money back. You can get it back.
Listen. Some out there don't know. Okay, these tax write-offs, they change your business.
Yes,
and you giving too.
Yeah, you giving. Go on, get your little write-off. I also want to say thank you for our 2 sponsor a player businesses. Our first business is TB Farms, the Stokes Company, NC, man. They sponsor the title. We look forward to seeing your banner up at the home field. And just recently, I think today or yesterday, Stockton Construction is now also a sponsor of Tiger business, man. Custom decks, handrails, and windows. Call Stockton today to get your house back in shape. Custom decks, handrails, and windows. I'm telling you, some of you get old, you need some handrails in the house. I'm just going to try to tell you, you don't want to try to get up by yourself. You be done slip and fall, broken hip. Get you some handrails around the house. Call Stockton Construction and be safe in your house today.
Take it from me. I'm 26 and I still be falling down the stairs. Okay, so look, you might think you don't need it, but you need trust. Come for me.
And I still fall down the stairs. I'll help Cam out. Somebody send Cam.
I need help.
Somebody send Cam a walker for Cam's corner. We're gonna send Cam.
Look, I'll be like, like those old commercials, Life Alert commercials, like I'm falling, I can't get up. Help! That's me.
Hey,
that's me out this time. So
also Cam a necklace that he can press when he. Somebody send Cam. Oh, crazy.
But look, I don't need it if I got a handrail. So
hey,
go on, get one of you. Come on, go on, get one. Go on, get one.
that is that's our halftime show. Brought to you by everybody, man. I want to say thank you, man. Appreciate you. Cam's Kane.
You know about it. Look, I'm about to get one just for that. That's a great one right there. I like that. I like that one. It's gonna be real on the side. It's gonna be Cam's Kane. You're gonna see it.
Hey, we're gonna have to start running a little section with bloopers. Call it Cam's Kane, and we're gonna start following bloopers on the talk show. Comedic portion of the talk show, Cam's Kane. We'll do it every other episode. We don't want people to think we all That is funny. I threw me off. Well, yeah, welcome back for the halftime show. As we got through having Cam's Corner, just realized we're gonna start a new edition. Cam's Kane will be coming soon on the Touchdown Tigers Talk Show. We'll be highlighting all kinds of slips and falls. Only if you had a handrail.
In order to stocks and construction.
Yeah,
if you had a handrail, you wouldn't be falling like me.
Yeah, you will fall like Cam. So call Stop the Construction right here and get your handrail put in your house so you don't have to have a Cam's Cane. Okay, that's what we're gonna close it out. Also, hold on, I forgot, can't forget. This Friday night right here in Charlotte, North Carolina is my birthday. December 19th is my actual birthday, and every year I do a birthday toy drive. I need everyone to pull up. Come out there, support the birthday toy drive, man. Listen, you bring a toy, there's value unwrapped at $20 or more. It's free entry, man. We get these toys to Block Love Charlotte. This is a great organization in Charlotte, North Carolina that helps people every day. They feed people every day. They have a food bank. They help people with like job locations, try to help them keep their houses on. If somebody their light bill paid, they try to help them keep light bill paid. Like they do a lot of work and they love the city. And I'm so thankful at that. As of last year, we were able to help over 800 children receive toys on Christmas that their families probably couldn't, take care of. You never know, man. It's one thing. People's parents are struggling. People paying bills. They might not have the money to go out here and give a child a Christmas gift, man. They work hard all year. Help provide that one child or them children that don't have to wake up that morning and not have something. I mean, you know how it is, man. Mama and them work hard and they feel bad when they can't. So we're here to help. And I'm thankful for the last 5 years, we've been able to help these people, help these children, help these families. So see y'all Friday night right there. Address on the flyers on my page as well. Come out there, celebrate, bring a toy. It's a comedy show, toy drive, and it's a great environment, great vibe. So it's gonna be dope. All we need is y'all to pull up. So don't Don't wait too late. Be there this Friday. I'll see y'all there for the toy drive. So, man, it's time to get down to business, man. Y'all been tuning in. It goes down around this time. And when it goes down, goes down. And it's all about what is it right now? It is time for Julio's Picks of the Week.
Oh,
yeah, boy. Y'all don't know. Me and Cam been going back and forth every week about this thing, man. Now it's getting time for the gusto. Okay, it's getting time because it's the last episode right now for this part of the season. And boy, Cam, y'all was here last week, man. Me and Cam been going back and forth. We realized that we've done over 60 or 70 picks. We have done almost 100 picks, close to it. In the last episode, me and Cam was tied up 51-51. Man, and what I'm gonna get it for you, Cam, but I was 9 picks behind Cam. He was up by almost 10 picks. And boy, the Julio, been running the check's done. I walked him down. Well, I walked him down. Tied up last week, man. So what's your thoughts on that, Mr. Now?
Look, man, I think we should highlight how long it took you to catch back up. I think that's really the more important thing here. Like, I started. When did we start this? 3 months ago, and it took this long. That's what I want to say about that.
What we should focus on is why you ain't pulled away. Why did you go ahead and extend your pick lead? See, that's what we should focus on. It's just like the Panthers, when they be up in the game, okay, then they want to come back and let somebody beat them when they had us go up. We should focus on that, Cam.
Look, if I had done that, we wouldn't have such a fantastic, bombastic, incredibly intense finale to the picks, right? The viewers wouldn't have wanted that, would they? I don't think so. So I think it worked out for the better, really.
This man said he purposely picked the wrong pick because he wanted me to come back and make it interesting.
We got to keep it interesting. You don't want to see a game where the team just stomps all over them. That's boring. We got to have excitement. We got to have excitement. That's
you flatter yourself too much.
That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make the show exciting, Julio. That's what I'm here for.
Okay. All right, I'll let you have that. So y'all, let's get into these picks of the week, because since you want to embellish how great he is, we're gonna get to the picks and we're gonna figure out who is right now, who will be the leader going into the half part of the year. And I'm telling you, it's a shocker. That's all I'm gonna say. So last week, y'all, we had the picks. We had one college game at the time. It was Navy versus Army. And my mom was an Army vet. I chose Army. Cam chose Navy. And, man, when I tell y'all, it's always with these two teams, it is a nail biter every year. I watched it. Some years it'll be a blowout. Some years it's a dog fight. And when I tell you it was a dog fight with Army and Navy, it was nonstop, back-to-back, low-scoring game. But Navy came out on top with a score of 17-16. Navy beat Army, and Cam picked Navy. So that gave him the first win of the week for the correct pick.
Oh, boy.
Then we had the NFL. We had some good picks, some great games. And I'm going to start with a couple of games that I should have not listened to Cam and not agree with him. First game we're going to talk about, Cam, and I'm going to let you talk about it after I say it. It was the Panthers versus the Steelers. Give us some insight, Cam. And I chose the Panthers. Let y'all know, I picked the Panthers with this man.
Listen, I think they tried their best out there. I think, sometimes it's just not meant to be. I think, look, we sometimes when you do your best, sometimes when you try your best, and you do everything you can, it just doesn't work out, So That's what I gotta say about it.
All right then. Well, the Panthers lost.
It's
41-4, and it was up at one time. So nobody had the right pick. So Cam's still up 1 pick to nothing. Then we go to the Lions and the Rams. Man, this was Cam was probably feeling himself sitting at home. You know what I'm saying? I thought the Detroit Lions was gonna pull out, come back strong, but the Rams used their horns and butted them right in the tail, boy. They went on, gave it to them. Great game, high scoring game, but the Rams came out 41-34 over the Lions. And that gave Cam his second win of the week. Right now, I ain't got no wins yet. It's Cam 2-0. It's Cam 2-0. But look at him. Yeah, watch NASCAR. Yeah, watch track and field. You know how when he had a 400 relay, 4x1, and they come out the first 200, and you like, man, it ain't looking good for USA. But then that third leg, get that baton, and here comes the third leg.
Okay. That all right. Go ahead. Say the next one then. Go ahead. Say that. Go ahead. Say the next one.
Comes in. We got the Packers and the Broncos, and as a Bear Down fan, I ain't picking nothing to get Wisconsin. I don't give a hoot about no Packers. Okay, not a thing. And he gonna choose the Packers over the Broncos. And boy, was them Broncos bucking. Yeehaw! Get them up, Cowboy. And I'm telling you what, man, the Broncos put the whoop dog, and it hurt. I'm not happy. Parsons got hurt. Ain't happy with that, but it happened. But go Bears. Go Broncos. 34-26.
Yeah.
That gave me my first win.
First one.
I did. We still in that third leg, boy. That third leg come around there to the right side corner. They running to the 200. All right, here go. Then the next game, booyah, was the Patriots versus the Bills. And again, this was expected to be a great game, and it built up and lived up to everything it was supposed to be. What you got to say about that, Cam, before I tell them what the results was?
Slight miscalculations. That's all. That's all. Slight miscalculations. So just a little bit. And you know what? These are fine. I have my eyes set out on the horizon. What? Go ahead and get a score.
Let's calculate this. They lost. Okay, mm-hmm. They lost. Mm-hmm. The Bills won 35-31. What a great game. So that gave me 2 big wins too. So now we 2-2, y'all. And this is when they hand the baton off to the fourth leg. And when the fourth leg get it, it's time to eat. It's time to run down the track. It's time to get separation. And it's time to come through with a victory, a big victory. And we had a game, baby. The Bears versus the Browns. Bear down. And this man had the nerve to pick the Cleveland Browns over my Chicago Bears. He ain't picked the Bears all year. And I'm telling you what, he learned his lesson. We beat them Browns 31-3, which gave me the win. And what that means, it was 51-51. After that, Cam got 53. Julio got 54. So for the half,
oh my God,
I done came back and done got a lead.
Oh my God,
I got a game on Cam, boy. I'm trying to tell you, you don't count me out, boy.
You know what? You got it. Look. For the first time in the show's history, you came back. In the first time in the history, you came in first. You came in first.
I'm jealous there, Cam. Okay.
Listen,
you didn't want it to happen. You just want to stay on top, didn't you? Nah, it ain't happy.
Think about it like this. I'm just giving you the top place right now. I'm letting you borrow it for now. But don't worry. I'll have it back soon.
Okay. Well, y'all, man, right there, that wraps up this year's first half edition of Julio Picks of the Week. I was down by 9 now. I'm up by 1. I'm going to shoot my gun. Pow, cowboy. There it is.
Listen, I might be down right now, but like I think I will rise again next year.
Okay.
I'll be back better than ever.
Okay.
And I'll take my rightful place on the throne.
Okay, you sound like one of them preachers on Sunday. I'm oh God, man, I sure. Stop it. Hey, y'all, we're about to get up out of Cam. Anything you want to say to everybody for the first half of this year's talk show?
No, that's always. It was great to be on the talk show with you, Julio. It was a great time being on the show. It was a great time being with the team. Every last team member here at the Tigers has shown such great people to me. They show me such kindness. Let me help the organization and be here. So I just want to say that I'm really thankful to you guys. Everyone have happy holidays. Make sure you're enjoying your time with family and friends, having a great time. Give some toys to the kids. The birthday bash too.
Yes,
and yeah, thanks guys for having me so far, and here's to keep going. So that's all I gotta say for this time, Julio.
All right, man. I want to say, man, thank y'all again for tuning in. We're only 7 followers away from beating our first milestone, 1K followers on Facebook for the Tigers. Man, tell somebody to be a Tiger today. Like I said, it's a time to reflect, a time to enjoy family, a time, throughout, not just at this time of the year. Let's take time to reflect on what it means to have love, support for each other. Not just at a time where it's always top of everybody, but love each other a little bit every day of the year. So that way, on this type of times, it's even more special. On behalf of the Tigers, on behalf of my family, I want to wish every one of you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Be safe, enjoy each other. And I will see y'all on January the 7th when we come back. By that time, it'll be playoff football time, and we're going to pick the picks back up. So until then, man, y'all keep living, keep laughing, and keep loving. And we'll see you on next time on 10-5 touchdown Tigers. Peace, y'all. Have a blessed night.
Peace, guys.
Them Tigers, orange, white, and purple. Y'all better take a seat. Carolina Tigers, you know we can't be beat. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, run up on them, make that play all day. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, line them up, we'll make them pay. We don't play. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hard hits, big plays, that's our way. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, Carolina Tigers, you know we gon' slay. Stepping in the jungle, that's a death wish. We Tigers on the hunt, coming out the mist. We try to count us out, now we gonna grind. Y'all can move out the way, it's our time to shine. All claws are out, ain't no holding back. We the new champs here, and we're on attack. You wanted to smoke, well, we're bringing the fire. Wanna feel the heat, if that's your desire.